That is disgusting how he's just scratching all this stuff. I don't know what the fudge that is.
It's like a bump. It's a bump. There's a bump like right here. Hopefully it doesn't, become worse. So, yeah. But I'll let you know when we get into a room, and we can go from there.
I don't really know what's going on with the summer season. I really don't. I don't. Anyway, I do not match. I look horrible. Having an army fatigue head. Have on Buddha shirt. Yeah. And then I just have on some pants and some house shoes. Anyway.
You just need anything on.
I threw anything on because, again, this is just what I do in mommy mode. This is like the fun part of my day. It's the highlight of my life. So I'm almost surprised to figure out what is going on with Nah, because as we know, Lainey had the measles. So that was like a fun-filled trip and a half. No one else has been sick since Lainey had the measles, but unfortunately, Nhyier went to a cookout or something yesterday and was playing in grass. So I'm hoping maybe it's like an allergic reaction. I'm hoping it's not like fleas or ticks because we just got a cat, And don't nobody got time for that. But anyway, besides that, I might as well get on here and chit-chat about some stuff. I don't know what I want to talk about today. I haven't really.
Now you got juice in the car,
No. Fat people shit. It's water. It's a water fountain right there. Water fountain right over there. But yet, he wants to eat and drink my stuff. I don't understand why he always has his pants hanging down like that. Can you guys see him? No, you can't see him. That really burns me up. I don't understand. Like, I don't think men or males or young men understand why people sag their pants. I don't think they understand it. And he really does it a lot. It just irks my life so much. Everything he wears, from his underwear to his pants, he sags them all. And it just annoys the hell out of me so much. And I have always told them the reason why people sag their pants. Do you know why people sag their pants?
No.
You don't know?
Yeah, no.
So what's the reason?
I guess because their booty get taken.
Because their booty gets taken.
Yeah. That's what I think. Or they want their booty taken.
Oh, so you wear your pants to represent the same thing?
No.
So why do your pants sag?
Because they big sometimes.
They
Or
have
there's no
ducts.
time.
So you're advertising because you already clearly said you knew why people sag their pants. So that's what you do it for?
No.
So maybe you should pull them up. My sentiments exactly. It is really hard raising boys. Like, boys are the worst. Like, they are legitimately the worst. Like, they are legitimately the worst. I don't understand. Like, they go through a phase where they're nice and clean. Then they go through a phase where they just hate water. Then they go through a longer phase where they hate water and they just want to hide it with cologne. And then they become young adults. And then they sort of kind of wash up. I don't understand it. Like, little girls are not like that. Boys are disgusting. They are freaking disgusting. So, you can imagine what my house smells like if I don't let these kids, or if I just let these kids not wash up. Because I swear, Peyton doesn't like to wash up. Buddha hates to wash up. Kyra will wash. Lainey, he has no choice. Nhyier, he's just now getting into the phase where now he wants to get in the shower all the time. So that could be one of two things. He wants to be in the shower because he's finding himself. It's one of the two. So I'm going to go with option 2 instead of 1 because I really hope he's not doing that in the bathroom. That is disgusting. We don't have to use that bathroom. Anyway, besides that, I haven't watched any TV shows. I haven't done anything relatively important. I really didn't do anything for the 4th of July. I just chilled. Me and the boys, we did go out the day before. did the whole Center City thing, Welcome America, blah, 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 whatever. We did that the day before. I didn't do anything else. I know I want to start doing these wig reviews again, but then I sort of kind of don't, because as you can see, I really never really have a wig on right now. I really don't put my gilders on that much. So I'm just really letting my little hair grow and blossom, and it's growing, I guess. I don't really know what the hell is going up there, but I feel like it's growing and doing what it's supposed to do. Nonetheless,
That one popped.
what?
That one popped.
What popped? How much you got?
3
3 what? I think it's still going. It didn't beep yet.
Yeah, 40.6.
Ooh. 340. That's a big boy. Well, at least you're a little tall. You're the family.
10.
What brings you into that?
I have like bumps on my when this lady, so I went out yesterday to like a cookout. We did like a water fight. I rolled in grass. This morning I took a shower, and you know it kind of progressed and got worse.
Okay.
When this arm exact, I had scratched my arm, and then this yellow pus came out, and then when I wiped it again, blood came out. It was weird. And then on my leg, there's like a whole bunch of bumps. You might not see them as well, but you can absolutely, they're there. You can feel them. So it's like kind of weird. So I'm just trying to figure out what is it.
You almost 400 pounds, bruh. You was big. Big as shit. Take your temperature. Your blood pressure high too. Shh, be quiet. You're taking your temperature. 98.2. That's the only thing normal in you. Is your temperature. Your blood pressure is 151, bruh, over 85.
I know, Mom. When I went to the Walmart, my thing was 140. When it was 148 at Rite Aid.
Oh, you probably pre-diabetical. You probably type 2 diabetical.
I don't know what I am.
It's a big one.
Come in that room right there.
Going in that room. That's a lot of weight. Let's go ahead and follow Nhyier to his journey. Ooh. Jesus. Ooh, I'm gonna sit here. I legitimately look like somebody's mom today, guys. I really do. Like, I got on my pregnancy pants. Like, this is horrible, and they're tied up. But this shows you guys that I don't match. Like, I legitimately don't match. And my pants is so big. But anyway, let's turn this back to Nhyier.
Yeah, we're in the room. Did my vital signs and stuff like that. Ooh, I need to lose weight. My blood pressure and stuff is high. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, upsetting, but you know, I gotta put forth work in order to lower myself from what I am now. I'm pretty heavy. Mom, I can see you getting that slip. Mom was dancing to opera music.
Yes, it's my phone. We about to do the challenge. For the shark. You want?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Mom, it's so embarrassing. Can't take you nowhere. You go nowhere. Mom.
You gotta take it to the old school.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what it is.
You got an STD.
I don't got an STD. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it so I don't gotta worry no more. Hopefully it ain't nothing bad. Hopefully it ain't the measles, because I don't want them. But yeah, hopefully it's, you know, nothing that can be serious or something that can turn into, you know, where it's going to have to go farther than where we are now. So hopefully it just stays as a, you know, simple fix and something just to, you know, push ointment or some type of pill or something just to, you know, move on with it. Speaking of that, I still got antibiotics in the house too. Wow. I should have brought my coupon. I still got antibiotics in the house.
Anyway, bruh, let me tell you guys how I just started this whole coupon thing. I forgot all about it.
It's crazy.
Anyway, everybody in the house is mad at me.
Yes.
I don't care. Like, I'm going to insert a picture of one of my hauls. It's not one of my hauls. It's like my collective haul for like this week. When I tell you I have shampoo and conditioner, mouthwash, toothpaste, but sidebar. Anyway, when I get back to work, I'm going to continue the coupon, but I'm going to donate to shelters and to pantries and things of that nature because, you know, after I stockpile myself. So I'm going to try to coupon as much as I'm doing now to not only help my family, but help my friends and help the less fortunate. So that's my goal. But anyway, if you guys are not following One Cute Couponer, I'm telling you, follow her. Like, I have gotten so many good deals and some I made up in my own mind. But I'm literally not spending a lot of money for anything. Like this week alone, or this shopping trip I just did today for food and toiletries, I think I paid $20, $25, give or take. That's for food, laundry detergent, bathroom cleaner, dish detergent. What else did I got? Shampoo. I got the Garnier Fructis. That was 49 cents. That was the bomb. 3 more bottles of that. Mouthwash, toothpaste. I had like my closet is staked up. My detergent is on the bin. So I'm going to try to implement showing some of my coupon hauls on here. I did try it one time, but usually when I'm at the market or wherever I'm at, I'm really focused on what I'm trying to do, and I'm still like fairly new with doing coupon hauls for different stores. Like, yeah, I've done hauls for CVS, and it was only usually for makeup. So now my hauls have migrated, and they have blossomed into everything. Like, when I mean I don't go to the store without coupons, I don't go to the store without coupons. That's why I'm so irked right now that I left my coupons in the house, because there's a CVS right across the street. So just in case he has to get medicine, I have to go to CVS. I'm going to be so pissed off if I can't get nothing out of the store because I don't have my extra earbuds with me. So that's going to make me mad. Nonetheless, if you guys are couponing, or if you're not couponing, you are wasting so much money by not couponing. Like, why spend more when you can pay less? I mean, I'm getting the same stuff. Like, I'm not switching my cereals. I'm not being disfaithful to my brands. I mean, Nalene has diapers for days. Yeah. So I'm getting good deals. So when I'm not at work, I mean, yeah, I am a little salty because I'm not back at work yet. But couponing is sort of kind of helping me get through my days, because now I'm not just bored out my mind trying to figure out things or watching too many YouTube videos where I'm thinking, again, that I can do everything that I see on the video, which clearly I can't. Scooch over some, my legs hurt. So that's what I'm doing in my spare time. Not going to talk too much about that, but it did put me in a state of, like, I am going to say like depression, because I was so used to doing so many things and being the mom that I am, and, you know, just balling out and doing all types of crazy things for my kids, with my kids, and for myself. And this has been like a humbling experience, and I mean it in the best way possible. And I mean, some people may think otherwise, but I think this is a humbling experience for myself. This is not the first humbling experience I had. I'll have another story time where I signed myself into a concentration camp, but I'm not going to have that conversation right now. But me not having to be at work, or having the schedule that I have at work, let me rephrase that, because working at the post office as a mail carrier, it is constant, it's nonstop. Like, I really didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time with my kids. Like, yeah, I can buy them stuff, I can do that type of stuff. And money is not always the best option for kids, and I mean, I don't really think it is at all. So I'm not going to say all the time. But money is not the best option. That's not showing that you love them by buying them the latest Jordans or the newest video game or this, that, and the third. Yeah, no. That, material things doesn't replace time. So now that I'm not pretty much at work right now, I get to spend time with them. I get to figure out what Buddha likes. Like, clearly, he likes to be by himself and play fucking Fortnite all day. But I get to see what he likes to do now. Nyier is just a fucking weirdo. So, we'll have a conversation on his delinquencies and why we only see him on the weekends and why he's not that frequent in our videos. But that's not a conversation we're going to have today. Peyton, I get to really realize that my son is really a crybaby and a spoiled brat. And Nhyier, he's really just funny. He's a funny little boy. He's funny, and I also get to spend a lot of time with Lane now, which with most of my kids, while they were his age, I was working. Like, all I was concerned about was making sure they had the latest and the greatest of everything. And if they didn't, then I felt like I was the worst mom in the world. But as I'm getting older, and again, by me not being at work, I'm learning how to humble myself, and I'm learning other ways to do things. Don't get me wrong, I did things with my kids. I took them on trips. They've been places that I haven't been when I was younger, but
County Park, stuff like that.
Yeah, Nhyier wasn't on that Disney trip, but
I was there when we went to County Park.
But it gives me a chance to spend time and try to culture my kids as much as I can. So I'm enjoying that I get to watch Nylene grow up into who he is. I'm enjoying that I got to see him with his first set of teeth. I'm enjoying that I got to see him when he first crawled, when he first started walking. Some of those things I was not able to see because I was at work, and the post office is a very grueling and daunting job. Your life is not the life that you had outside of the post office, if that makes sense. If I have any fellow postal carriers that is watching my video, they'll tell you CCAs, that job is really grueling. In the holidays, it gets even more grueling. You're looking at 12 to 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, I know you people are like, what? Yeah, it gets real. Like, holiday season, you think you want to spend time with your kids. Listen, for 4 holidays straight, I did not see my kids. 1 year, I literally had to order everything online because I was too tired to go to a store to do anything. But this has really taught me a lot. Like, I'm really not, I don't depend on people. I really don't. Like, if I can't do it for myself, then I'm cool. I don't like to ask people for anything. I don't care if it's a piece of paper. I don't like to do it. If I can't do it on my own, then I just don't have it. So I'm learning how to be more, I can't even think of a word for what I'm gonna say, but I'm learning how that the world doesn't revolve around me, and I can't be everything. I can't be all those things. So this has really taught me a lot, and it took me a while to get to this point because, as you guys know, I've been out of work since February. So I have had a lot of time to think about a lot of stuff. I also have started going to church, which some people may not like that, but it's really working for me, and it's keeping my mind occupied and spending time with the kids, even though they really irk my life. Most of the time, they get on my nerves. Most of the time, I'm enjoying the time that I'm spending with them because they're not going to be babies forever. Like, I can remember when Nhyier was a little kid, and we was walking around like the Boxer twins. Don't ask me why I thought it was so cute for me to dress like my son, or my son dressed like his mom. Wait, no, he didn't dress like me. But if I brought him like a little academics outfit, because academics was out back then, I would get the same color or the same jacket or the same sneakers. That was what I did. I don't know why I did that, but that was so weird. But he was my first son, so I didn't really care. Anyway, but you know, they grow up so fast, and I know as parents, and when they little, Lord God, they give you a headache. Like some days it's just like, and then some days it's like, oh my God, this best kid in the world. And then before you know it, they wake up and they his eyes, and it's like, oh God. So you know, cherish the time that you got with your kids. And I know this is kind of weird from having this whole conversation in the goddamn urgent care center. It's so crazy, but what you crying dirty, bruh?
I washed up this morning.
Anyway, that's enough of that little half story time that I decided to have with you guys. I'll try to have more story times about stuff, you know, because I have a lot of stories that I can tell, but some stories I want to keep to myself because some of them are just like, okay, there's no point to go through all that. But I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this damn doctor's office tonight, or this is like so work, and I have other things to do with my evening, and I can't seem to get any of that stuff done right now because Itchy and Scratchy over here, his nonsense. What are you doing? Get out of there. Get out of there. What are you looking for? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, he is in the medicine cabinet section stuff. Like, you're not supposed to do that. I mean, I used to do that, but I don't have any problems with that, so I don't really need anything. But anyway. I'm watching Nhyier be a retard. You guys can watch this.
That person.
So he over there rubbing alcohol on himself. That's weird.
It's rubbing it on the bones because it hurt. I'm trying to at least stop myself from itching and burn. It's trying to stop myself from itching as much. Like I'm clean.
You just say you clean.
Yeah, because there's no dirt on there, so I'm clean. But it's just something wrong.
You about to scrub it hard enough, bruh. Scrub hard, scrub hard.
Too clean. Some of y'all experienced this, y'all will probably know the feeling. I really know. Any of y'all probably did know. But it hurts. It's not pleasant. Stretching. And I didn't even really use my nails. I mainly used a pair of like some scissors.
The fuck?
Yeah. like I took the handle, I would start, scratching my leg, and then I flip it and hold them closed and scratch my leg because it was like I can't do it with my hands. It's not working, and it wasn't, scratching. It wasn't scratching.
Hi, how are you? I just walked into the room, didn't I? The wrong room. I was just.
It's fine.
It's late at night. You guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry I walked in the wrong room. So sorry.
It's fine.
That burns.
It's probably right there.
What is that?
Ew, why? You just could have just pushed it in. Yeah.
Is this the sink?
No.
No, I'm nosy.
You nosy as fucking damn doctor's office.
You got little ear things?
No, this is not the doctor's office. You know, this glass is over here, and they probably can see your silhouette going through the thing, bruh.
I just don't know I'm doing it. Yeah, but, yeah, pretty itchy. Feel like I've been attacked by a bunch of, I don't even know. It's just like that itchy feeling, just like scratchy. It's not quite a pleasant feeling to deal with or to think about, because it's more, it's more the pain side. But once you start, getting used to the scratching, it kind of leans off, because kind of as we speak in my leg, like certain parts of my leg are kind of numb from scratching it so much. So yeah, I'm not really worried about this.
Bro, what is that hole?
Where?
He got a hole in his penis, so I see a hole in his penis.
This hole is from when, as y'all probably know, I'm in a group home. I'm in a group home. So one day I got off the bus. We get off at the corner. So we was walking. So that's the whole reason of that. I wouldn't purposely just put a hole in pants just for the fun of it. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, that's more the reason of that. And yeah.
He dirty, y'all.
So uncomfortable.
He dirty.
I'm not dirty.
He dirty. Him dirty. Look at him scratching his little stinky arms. Ooh.
I'm not scratching, I'm rubbing it. Ooh, that's a big one.
Leave it there, please, God. What? Stop. Until the doctor comes. Stop.
There's a bunch of them.
Okay, just stop. Stop. Just leave it alone.
Ooh, that's a big one too.
Leave it alone.
Zero on my back. Oh, I got one on my back. Oh, that felt great. Sorry, it's itchy, right? Like I said before, it's pretty itchy. It's not pleasant. You might see my back, you might see my stomach, you might see my leg. You never know. It's kind of itchy. And from what time is it now? Pretty sure we've been in here for like 10 minutes now, 10, 15 minutes now.
9:35.
And we got here around like 8. So we've been in here already like an hour and some change.
It's supposed to be urgent care.
Yeah, but it was kind of faster when I did my football. Progressing bumps, and then right here, I was scratching, and it was like I guess it popped. Mm-hmm. It was like one of these. It's like a bump. It's like a look. It looked like a mosquito bite, but it popped.
Okay. So what have you been doing for it? Did you take anything for the itching? Put anything on it?
No.
Do you take any medications regularly?
No.
And are you allergic to any medications?
No.
Where do you have the bumps?
It's on my legs, and like all over. There's like one big one right here. There's a bunch of them all over my legs, and it's like I don't think they're bug bites, because they just been bad. Some of them been,
You got them on your legs, your arms, your back.
There's one right here. There's like a bump right here. I think there's one right here. Here.
I mean, honestly, those could all be bug bites.
It's just the stuff we had. It was like a yellowish pus, and then it turned to blood afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, so I would take an antihistamine like Benadryl or Zyrtec for the itching, and I'll give you a steroid cream that you can put on them. Otherwise, cool compresses should help. but and you probably got either into something when you rolled on the grass, or honestly, they do look like bug bites.
What kind of bug bites?
You can't tell what they are looking at them. They could be mosquitoes, they could be gnats or something.
Oh, okay.
The bites mostly look the same because it's the skin reaction that you're seeing.
We should have just waited until the morning. I just took you to the sick clinic.
Do you have Benadryl?
Do you know? You got Benadryl now?
I don't think so. I think I got some citrazine, but I don't even know if I got some in there. I don't know, because I haven't took my citrazine in a while. I don't think so. I don't know.
So I'll send a prescription for Benadryl and for a steroid cream to your pharmacy. What pharmacy do you want to use?
I'm gonna go over to CVS. This is amazeballs.